At 78, Sir Barry Gibb remains one of the most enduring figures in music history. Born Barry, Alan Crompton. Gibb on September 1st, 1946, in Douglas, Isle of Man, he showed musical talent from an early age. His parents, Hugh and Barbara Gibb, nurtured him and his brothers, Robin and Morris, fostering a love of music that would define their lives. Over 6 decades, Barry has crafted a legacy spanning pop, rock, disco, and R&B, influencing generations. His journey reflects not only chart-topping success, but also resilience, creativity, and a deep passion for connecting with listeners through song. Early life and family influence. Barry Gibb's musical foundation was laid by a supportive family. Hugh and Barbara encouraged their children to explore instruments, harmonies, and songwriting. Barry, Robin, and Maurice thrived in this environment, eventually forming a group that would become a global phenomenon. Their early relocation from the Isle of Man to Manchester, and later to Brisbane, Australia, exposed them to diverse cultural influences and performance opportunities. The brothers' early experiences touring local venues and performing together forged the harmonies and stage presence that would become their trademark. Family bonds and shared ambition became the backbone of what would become a legendary career. Formation of the Bee Gees. In Brisbane, Barry and his brothers officially formed the Bee Gees, the precursor to the iconic Bee Gees. Barry emerged as both lead singer and primary songwriter, guiding the group with a clear creative vision. Their early performances and recordings gained attention locally, and soon they achieved national recognition. By the mid-1960s, the Bee Gees were poised to enter the international stage. Barry's leadership, songwriting skill, and harmonizing ability were key to their early success, setting the stage for their later transformation into global stars. These formative years established the musical identity that would carry them through decades of changing trends. Breakthrough and early hits. The late 1960s saw the Bee Gees' first major success with hits like To Love Somebody in Massachusetts. Barry's songwriting talent shone through, blending heartfelt lyrics with memorable melodies. The group's harmonies set them apart from contemporaries, and their music resonated with audiences worldwide. International acclaim followed, cementing Barry's reputation as a songwriter capable of emotional depth. During this period, the Bee Gees so Aixam alwitor sein wing so zaichinjera slow. Work combined pop sensibility with soulful expression, creating songs that remain classics. Barry's vision and dedication laid the foundation for their later reinvention, demonstrating that artistic evolution and commercial success could coexist. The disco-era transformation. The 1970s brought a defining chapter for Barry Gibb and the Bee Gees. Embracing disco, Barry led the group through a reinvention that resulted in global dominance. Their contributions to the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, including Stayin' Alive, Night Fever, and How Deep Is Your Love, became cultural touchstones. Barry's falsetto vocals became instantly recognizable, shaping the sound of the era and influencing countless artists. Their work earned Grammy Awards, multi-platinum sales, and permanent recognition in popular music. Barry's leadership and vision during this period showcased not only musical talent, but also an acute understanding of changing trends and audience tastes. Songwriting beyond the Bee Gees. Barry's influence extended far beyond his own group. He co-wrote hits for artists including Barbra Streisand, Diana Ross, Kenny Rogers, Dolly Parton, and Celine Dion. Songs like Woman in Love, Islands in the Stream, and Immortality illustrate his versatility and ability to capture universal emotions. With over 1,000 songs, to his credit, Barry's contributions to music span multiple genres and generations. His knack for crafting timeless melodies and relatable lyrics reflects a profound understanding of human emotion. Through these collaborations, Barry's artistry reached audiences worldwide, solidifying his reputation as one of history's most successful and respected songwriters. Personal tragedy and resilience. Despite professional triumphs, Barry Gibb's life has included profound personal challenges. The Bee Gees endured changes in public taste, media scrutiny, and the losses of key family members. His brothers Andy, 1988, Maurice, 2003, and Robin, 2012, each passed away, leaving Barry as the last surviving member. Each loss was a profound emotional blow. Yet Barry continued to honor his brothers' memories through music. His solo projects, including the 2016 album In the Now, reflect both creative vitality and personal reflection. Barry's story is one of resilience, illustrating that enduring passion, family loyalty, and artistic dedication can coexist even amid grief and change. Early romantic life. Barry's personal life began with an early marriage at age 19. On August 22, 1966, he married Maureen Bates during the Bee Gees' rising fame in the United Kingdom. The marriage was brief, ending in divorce in July 1970, after less than 4 years. The demands of Barry's career, including touring and recording, contributed to the strain. While this chapter closed quietly, it paved the way for the enduring relationship that would define his personal life. Barry's early experiences with love, public attention, and the pressures of fame helped shape the perspective he would later bring to family and relationships. Meeting Linda Gray. Barry Gibb met Linda Gray while taping an episode of the BBC's Top of the Pops, one of Britain's most influential music shows. Gray, crowned Miss Edinburgh, was immediately captivating, and their connection blossomed quickly. Within months, they married on September 1st, 1970, Barry's 24th birthday. This union proved enduring, grounded in mutual respect and shared values. Linda became a steadfast partner throughout Barry's career, supporting him throughout Paul's sober, pro-robar, Shirafar, Onzenir, Krelby, soul highs and personal lows. Their relationship exemplifies stability amid the turbulence of the entertainment industry, standing as one of the most enduring marriages in pop music history. Friendship with Michael Jackson. Barry Gibb shared a unique bond with pop icon Michael Jackson. In the mid-2000s, Jackson often visited Barry's Miami home, finding respite from fame's pressures. They spent hours exchanging musical ideas, writing songs, and sharing quiet moments. Barry recalled Jackson's playful humor, noting that the singer would watch fan coverage on television and mimic his famous vocalizations. Despite the gravity of Jackson's legal challenges at the time, the pair avoided controversy, focusing instead on creativity and friendship. Barry's recollections reveal a side of Jackson rarely seen by the public: vulnerable, relaxed, and deeply committed to music. Life in the United States. Since 1974, Barry Gibb has primarily lived in the United States, where the Bee Gees based their operations to immerse themselves in the American music scene. He purchased the historic Hendersonville, Tennessee, home of Johnny Cash and June Carter Cash in 2006, intending to create a songwriting retreat. Tragically, the house was destroyed by fire in 2007 during renovations. Although a new home was later built, Barry eventually sold the property in 2014. This chapter reflects his devotion to musical heritage and the personal connection he felt to the artists he admired. His American residency has also offered stability and creative space for decades of work. Insights into Paul McCartney. At 78, Barry Gibb spoke openly about his relationship with Paul McCartney, dispelling rumors of rivalry between the Bee Gees and the Beatles. Gibb emphasized mutual respect and shared experiences of fame, rather than tension or competition. He described their friendship as built on admiration and understanding of the pressures faced by internationally successful musicians. Reflecting on decades of music, Barry highlighted McCartney's kindness, talent, and enduring influence. By sharing these memories, Barry honored a fellow artist while providing fans with a rare glimpse into the personal connections between two of pop music's most iconic figures: legacy and influence. Barry Gibb's legacy is immense, spanning decades of artistic achievement, personal resilience, and cultural impact. From early Bee Gees hits to disco-era reinventions and collaborations with other artists, his contributions have shaped music worldwide. Awards, Hall of Fame inductions, and knighthood reflect recognition by the industry, but his true legacy lies in the emotional resonance of his songs. Millions have found joy, solace, and inspiration in his music, from upbeat dance tracks to soulful ballads. Barry's artistry proves that music can connect hearts across generations, cultures, and experiences, leaving an enduring imprint on listeners worldwide. Conclusion: the enduring power of music. Barry Gibb's life exemplifies the power of music to inspire, heal, and unite. Through decades of creativity, personal challenges, and global influence, he has remained a dedicated artist and collaborator. His friendships, including those with Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney, highlight the warmth, respect, and shared passion at the core of his life. Beyond awards and sales, Barry's enduring contribution lies in the melodies, harmonies, and lyrics that continue to move listeners. At 78, his story remains one of love, resilience, and devotion to the craft, ensuring that the legacy of Barry Gibb and the music he created will resonate for generations.